Hi, my name is Dr. Tori Wiley, and I'm a postdoctoral fellow at Xavier University of Louisiana with the Louisiana Cancer Research Center. I have the honor to share the work our team is currently working on, entitled Beyond the Criteria, a Community Intervention to Increase Colorectal Cancer Awareness. In this presentation, I will review the project, which will include disclosures, background, objectives, methods, expected results, and a brief discussion. This work is funded by the Louisiana Cancer Research Center, the Research Centers and Minority Institutions Grant, and through Xavier University's Curricle Title III. So to begin, from a nationwide standpoint, colorectal cancer is the fourth most commonly diagnosed cancer, but it is the second leading cause in deaths from cancer. Over the years, we have seen decreasing rates in new cases overall, but recently we've seen an upward trend in new cases in adults younger than 50. And in these graphs generated by the National Cancer Institute, we see a comparison of the trends in those aged 40 to 64 compared to those 65 to 74. In the graph pictured left, in the green box, we can see around the years 2012 to 2023 of that increasing trend in new cases. Whereas in the graph pictured right, in those aged 65 to 74, we see that new cases have been trending downward. So why is this important? Well, according to the National Health Interviews Survey, approximately 72% of people aged 50 to 75 reported being up to date with screening. But still, we're seeing disproportionate outcomes in late stage cases. As we look to the right, only 34% of cases are at a localized or early stage. Even in Louisiana, in most of the state, only between 25 to 50% are early stage cases. So what's the point? Efforts to increase colorectal cancer awareness must continue, and they must include adults younger than 50, for which we're seeing that upward trend. Therefore, this study aims to assess changes in knowledge, awareness, beliefs, and experiences regarding colorectal cancer in its screening, and to examine differences by age and other demographic factors given an educational intervention in a community-facing setting. This study is a community-facing and participatory intervention that will recruit adults 18 and older who can understand English and provide informed consent. In community-facing settings, such as health fairs and community partner events, the team will invite eligible participants to complete a survey before and after the colorectal cancer educational component. The questionnaires will be developed from previously validated and published studies to assess demographics, knowledge, awareness, beliefs, and experiences regarding colorectal cancer and colorectal cancer screening. Each participant will be required to create a unique identifier to match their responses. The educational content will consist of an overview of colorectal cancer, which will include signs, symptoms, screening options, tips to enhance colon health, resources to connect to care, and educational tools that include flyers, models of the colon, and community-reviewed materials. A summary of the population will be described, and a matched pairs comparison will be completed to determine changes in knowledge and awareness scores. We expect to educate as many community members as possible, highlight changes in knowledge and awareness, and belief scores, and examine differences by age. In completing this study, it will highlight any knowledge and awareness gaps across the age groups to guide future colorectal cancer community-based interventions and essentially increase colorectal cancer knowledge and awareness in our community. These are my references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.